Hey beautiful, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, it's absolutely amazing to have you here. I'm in such a good mood, feeling so hyped to be bringing you guys content to help you with the most trying stage of wash day. Tell me, what is the most trying stage of your wash day? Comment below and let me know. I'm waiting. Okay, for me, it is definitely detangling. I've been there where I just can't face it and I just put it off, and the more I put it off, the worse the tangles get. So today I am going to be giving you 5 ingredients that you can try to really make a massive improvement in your detangling time and experience and enjoyment. So if that sounds of interest, then do keep watching. They can be used together. You can either add them into your shampoo to add slip and to start melting your tangles before you go in and detangle with your deep conditioner, or you can use it as a pre-shampoo treatment, perhaps on misted hair, damp hair, or preferably washed hair. You can go in and actually do your detangling, or you can add it into your deep conditioner to help the whole detangling process go, so much more quickly and be a lot more of a pleasure to do. So without further ado, let me let you know about the very first ingredient. Now, you might not have thought about using this, but okra, guys. Okra has mad slip, but it also has loads of hair benefits. I've only ever seen it used in a hair mask once before, but if you've ever cooked with it, you know that it's got that sort of stringy quality. It's also related to marshmallow root, both of which have that sort of like mucilage that they release when you heat them up. And my goodness, does that help decrease your detangling time. It also nourishes the hair with lots of minerals, vitamins, micronutrients, fatty acids, and all that good stuff. So definitely give okra a try. You can either warm up or heat up the actual okra pods, or you can actually purchase okra powder and you can mix that in with your Ayurvedic herbs and the job's a good one. Okay guys, Ambunu. I absolutely adore this herb. I have been using it now for probably, I would say, about 8 months or so. That was when I first came across Ambunu. It is wonderful. You can actually get it as in leaf form again, or you can get it in powder form, and all you have to do is add water to it. You can heat it to increase the speed at which the mucilage is released, but it does add wonderful slip. The wonderful thing about Ambunu actually is also it acts to start lifting dirt. So it has like sometimes it can suds up, so it produces like soap bubbles. So it's great as a pre-shampoo treatment to start with lifting the grime and product buildup from your hair, especially if you use an Ayurvedic regimen. We're very prone, ladies, to having herbs and oil, etc. that really does need to be lifted, and Ambunu not only gives you that slip, but it also starts the process of lifting that dirt. It is well known and used in Africa as a herb, and oh my goodness, I have to say it is one of those things that really did impressed me, and I was very excited to find it. I am trying to recall the place that I saw it first. If I recall, I'm gonna leave the video here for credit, because credit where credit's due, and when they give you a gem, gotta shout them out and build our community. So the slip from Ambunu is crazy, but also the conditioning and its ability to prevent dryness really allured me to this particular herb. Now the next in our lineup is slippery elm. So slippery elm is of course featured in this list. If you've been here for a minute, I love the stuff, but the only thing about slippery elm is that it's very tricky to get high quality slippery elm, and sometimes vendors can be inconsistent. I've found that on Amazon sometimes elms, they will produce the slippery elm from the outer bark, which is pretty much just sawdust. You're not going to get the detangling properties. And then some of the packages that you can get from them, they've actually produced it using the inner bark. So that is the difficulty that I find. And we do actually carry a mask, well, 2 masks now that contain a very high quality slippery elm that we found from a reliable vendor. I'll show you clips of the different types of slippery elm that vendors tried to sell us and the one that we actually went with in the instance of our actual production. So slippery elm is wonderful because it is nourishing, but also it contains loads of calcium. That calcium is great for strengthening the hair. The slip is nothing to mess with, and I love the fact that once you've used a good quality slippery elm, your curls are popping, defined, shiny, really conditioned, and keep their form for so much longer. If all of that wasn't enough, you've got loads of amino acids. It really helps with elasticity, and yeah, it really is the goods. So definitely include slippery elm into your detangling routine for decreasing that detangling time. Okay, so let's talk about marshmallow root. I feel like you're more likely to get a consistently better quality marshmallow root than you are with slippery elm. Again, I find them to be very similar in the amount of mucilage that they produce, in the amount of slip that it produces as well. Again, deeply conditioning, deeply nourishing, and I'll have some linked in the description box below if you wanted to check out some of those vendors. Now, the next one that I wanted to mention was aloe vera, and it does depend on the form that you use as far as the slip that you're able to get. So I find that if you extract it from the leaf, you're going to get a much higher amount of slip than if you're going to be using the juice or the powder. All that said, all 3 forms actually smooth down the cuticle and really do help with the whole detangling process and speeding it up. But I think that the extract from the leaf just has that little extra slip to it. As far as aloe vera, aside from the benefits of slip, it also contains enzymes that are great for your scalp health, that are great for accelerating hair growth, nourishing the scalp. So I really love that about it. It's great for, it's the perfect pH actually for smoothing down your cuticles and just making the management of your hair just that much easier as you're moving forward post wash day. Because I find that obviously once you do your wash day with quality ingredients, the results just will last for that much longer. So yeah, aloe vera, absolutely, it's been a staple of mine for probably about 8 years now, and definitely one to include in your spritz, in your detangler, in your deep conditioner for sure. Really quickly guys, I know I said top 5, but I just want to add in these 2 as well: flax and chia. Flaxseed, I think, is well known in the hair world for its slip, for its definition, for its hydration of the hair. You can make flax and chia gel in a very similar way, and both release fantastic mucilage. It's unbelievable what you can actually release from just a seed. So you just need to add to water, simmer, and then you start to get the gel released, and that's fantastic for detangling. Also, they're both fantastic as leave-ins, and if you use a leave-in that helps with the definition of your curl or your coil or your kinks, that really does help with decreasing detangling time in your future detangling sessions as well. So I would definitely look into those. They're really, I mean, literally a teaspoon is gonna go a very long way as far as what you produce. Maybe a half a cup of each will produce an amount that's gonna last you a long time, that you can use both in detangling or in your deep conditioner and in your leave-in as well. And they really pack a punch as far as nutrition, the omegas, the fatty acids. Chia seed, for example, is actually 23% protein. Did you know that? So it's super strengthening for the hair as well. And of course, flaxseed and chia are both really high in vitamin E, antioxidants, which are very important for scalp health and for hair hydration as well. So I hope you found that to be helpful. Definitely give these a try and come back and let me know how you get on. I always love to hear your feedback, and if you've already used any of these ingredients, do comment below and let us know. Also, really quickly, I need you guys to do me a favor. I'm thinking our channel is crying, like starving, crying out for us having a new series of videos what would you like it to be? I've been asking, I think I asked on IG and I had a few suggestions. I'm definitely trying to build up a profile of things that we want to do in the coming year. So let me know, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always showing up, and until next time, take care of yourself.